My name is Valeria Bisenti. I'm the Managing Director of Information Technology for Family Business Fund. And today we're going to be talking on how technology has changed the financial world.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Traditional Investing is Dead. My name is Douglas Muir, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Family Business Fund. Welcome to our podcast. Today, we're going to have a little bit of a twist. It's going to be the year end, like what has happened the last year to the Family Business Fund, and what has happened through technology. Being a professor and also the CEO of the company, I want people to learn about what it's like running a startup, and a startup that is doubling every 3 months. That could be the killer of any company unless you do it right. So we're going to talk about that today. And what we're going to talk about is technology, and who better than the Managing Director of Information Technology, the famous, my partner, Valeria Bisenti. Welcome, Valeria.
Thank you.
Valeria gets a little nervous, so we're going to play that in. But I have some questions for her to teach all of us about the information technology and how that has really saved us. Valeria, how does technology in the last year developed the Family Business Fund and our ability to grow at such a high rate?
So technology has a very high impact on our performance for the company. What we were doing before, it was a lot of manual work, which it was because I needed to understand all the ins and outs of what we wanted and what worked and did not work before you start implementing it into programming, into a website or a web portal or whatever. In IT, we have an agile process. So when you look at a project management, you usually use a waterfall project. So you come up with, okay, I want to be ending this project by this date, and then you back everything out. We need to pivot constantly. It saves us a lot of time because we catch the issue right at the front instead of catching it at the due date when everything, the whole project is done, and then nothing works because you didn't catch these little issues coming up. And you have also like the actual end users you use the software, so you can they can identify the issues for you, and then as a programming team we tweak all the code and we tweak everything.
The Family Business Fund underwriting process is probably the most important, right? We underwrite advances for small to mid-sized companies, and so the underwriting is everything. Can you give us an example of what underwriting was like last year and how technology really pulled us into the 21st century?
So last year we were actually doing everything manually. So we would get an email into our inbox, and then with all the information from the broker, and we would open up the email, analyze the file, go into one application to do the background check, go to another application to get informations about the past experiences with other funders for that specific merchant, and then do the credit report checks and all these different checks, which are like different platforms. So you have to log into different places.
How long would that take for one file?
So for one file, it was literally like, I would say an average of 20 minutes.
All right, so 20 minutes per file. We're getting how many files in a day?
We are getting 500, I believe.
So you can do the math.
Yeah.
And so now it's 20 minutes a file. When we did our last interview, Valeria's created this unbelievable underwriting software. How long does it take to underwrite a file now?
Right now, it literally takes 5 minutes.
So from 20 minutes to 5 minutes. Now, folks, for you out there with startups, if you could just do the equation between having employees with 5 minutes or employees doing 20 minutes, it'll absolutely pay for your software within the first year. That is so important. Another thing we wanted to do is we wanted to make sure that our brokers had access to their clients' files so they could see where they are in the process. What did that do to telephone calls when you implemented that part?
The brokers, they love our company because we're very personable and we're always like, we can always answer any question that they might be calling us, and they can talk to the underwriter to specifically explain to them why we came up to a specific conclusion. And they love that about us. But with the software, that it actually diminished because they can actually find out exactly what's going on with their file immediately.
So let's start talking about investing, the family business fund, and information technology, AI, and something that we all know called voice assistants. Now, I have a smile on my face because I know Valeria very well, and she's got this conspiracy theory, but I got to tell you, I don't know if I'm joining her or not, but 39% of internet users in 2021 use a Siri, use an Alexa. We're not allowed to have that in our office for right now. But
I didn't get that. Could you try?
See?
Did you hear that?
Perfect
We
example.
couldn't even try to do. Well, that was her watch saying we didn't
That was my
understand
watch.
that.
Can you repeat that, please?
Wow, that is great. Okay, so now tell us about what voice assistance is. Should companies be using that? Is there a conspiracy theory? Are they listening to you on your watch?
Awesome concept. It takes a lot of typing out of the picture, and you can multitask a lot. That is really great. But on the other end, you are giving a lot of information. Now, every time you buy a product, and it doesn't have to be Apple, it doesn't have to be Samsung or Google, anything you buy these days, you have to sign the little disclaimer, right? And how many people read that disclaimer? You want the thing, and you say, I give away all my rights, just do it for me, and I will sign anything and everything, and I don't have anything to hide. So we all click I agree, and you all click install now, and we all do it. Somebody like me, I'm always thinking, okay, what privacy rights am I giving away? When I'm using this type of software, when I'm using this type of data collection tool, what am I giving away? You have your watch on your wrist 24/7. You have your cell phone next to you 24/7. I mean, I have more my cell phone next to me than my husband. My cell phone knows a lot more about me than my husband does. And that is really that is something that you always have to be very aware of.